Alright, Dust 350 coming at you today with a very special installment of wine review. So, in this wine review, we're going to be taking a look at this thing Pepperjack Shiraz. PJ, we call it, where I come from. So, it's from the Barossa region, and it's a 2024 vintage Pepperjack. And it's Saltram of Barossa. Well, how's about that? It's got a little PJ, MDCCC, those Roman numerals. So whatever that is, MDCCC. And we'll have a look at the back here. There's a Shiraz Pepperjack. So let's have a look at the back. I'll get a enhance on it if I can. Now you'll notice there that big old butcher knife thing, and it's like, yeah, what is that all about? Straight off the bat, that's my thought. I saw it as I was handling it. Anyway, it is what it is. 2024. And you know what? I'm going to read the back. So let's get a look at this right this second for the Pepperjacks out there in the chat. So, is it traditional winemaking technique and an eye to modern styles allows us to create wines that are synonymous with the region they're from? Rich, honest wines that showcase the regions in their most natural light. Well, how's about that, Mr. Tucci? Rich red in colour with purple hues. This wine displays aromas of blackberries and plums with hints of pepper and spice. The palate is rich, round, and soft. Well, okay, with concentrated berry fruits and soft, velvety tannins. They got me going. This wine can be enjoyed now, but will also improve with careful cellaring. Now, that's what I've been doing here. So, I don't know how long this has been on the shelf, but like, it's 2026, the year of our Lord God Almighty right now. So, yeah, it's getting old, it's getting on. This vintage, it's 2024. Anyway, they got an address. South Australia, 14.5% alcohol, contains 8.6 standard drinks. Wine of Australia, that's here. Contains sulfites, traditionally fined with egg white, and traces may remain. They got a consumer information hotline for Australia and NZ. Website pepperjack.com.au, which we're going to check. 750ml, and this has got a recycling. 10 cents refund. Pregnancy warning. And yeah, that's about it. Recycled drink wise. Yep, that's it. So it's Pepperjack, and that's what we're looking at. So this, a bit of a history on this bottle itself of Pepperjack, excuse me. I didn't buy this for myself. It was a gift, so I don't know how much it cost. I'm sure it'll say on the site when we check it in a sec, but yeah. Pepperjack, you'll notice that the label is like off kilter. The label's like sideways. It's like, what is that? It must meant to be that way, but that doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, it hasn't been opened, I don't think. If it has been, this review is cancelled. Yeah, it hasn't been. Anyway. Yeah, PJ. So, nothing left to it but to crack it open. But yeah, it was a gift. I don't know how much it cost, but we'll find that out soon. And just a bit of my wine history as a gourmand. I've done a wine review already. It was another Shiraz, whatever. It's like, yeah, I know a thing or two about Shiraz. Okay, my credentials, about 280 litres of Di Bartoli, and then some. You know what I mean? So that's probably a light estimate, but My wine days are mainly behind me. It's like, yeah, I'll have a wine, but as for me now, it's like I have done a wine review before, but I haven't actually had a wine since that wine review, and that was 2024 Christmas time around about. I had that one glass for the review, and I don't think I had another one. Like, I used the remainder of that bottle for spaghettis or whatever, being a gourmando that I am. So yeah, let's see what we're working with and crack a bottle, as Slim Shady used to say. Hmm. So I don't know if it's kosher to sniff the bottle. Like, I think a Peblo would do that, but I won't. So we're just going to go straight for the corkage. Make sure to tap that. So I got my glass here. It's pretty clean. I cleaned it for the review, but yeah, it's not perfect. But anyway, let's try and get a nice shot of this. Alright. Nice, hefty glass. Not too hefty, 350, you bastard. Excuse me. Alright, Pepperjack. So, I put the lid on my gamer station there. I'll just put that back on. And yeah. We got the Pepperjack. So as you'll note, it's got a pretty dark, nice red colour. I'm not going to do the full-blown wine freak thing where they spit it out. That's not what we do around here. So, but I am going to sniff it. So, yeah, I'm picking up the plum, the fortified freaking blackberries or whatever. It smells pretty powerful, pungent, they might say in wine country, Barossa. So yeah. So I'm gonna lean back for this and yeah, take a sip and just see how it interacts with my palate, my commando palate. Alright, here we go. I'm not gonna sit back anymore. Alright, I took time to savor that a bit. Well, now that's something. It's nice. It really is. It's not too strong. So this Pepperjack, yeah, the palate, it's smooth, but fruity. It's smooth yet fruity, with a hint of blackberry or whatever and plum. I like that. As a wine enthusiast that hasn't had wine in a year or so. Yeah, that is nice. I'm calling it nice. It's like, whoa. I just need to take a second to think about that. I'll bring myself in a bit. Wow. Let me hold the glass while I talk about this. Mm. So it's like, yeah, maybe I should take this opportunity to get my moto out and take a selfie for the what do you call it? The Pepperjack moments, because I was looking at the Instagram already. It's a bit dark in here for my Pepperjack. Can I? All right, that'll have to do. I'll think about it. I know I come off a bit of a gourmando with this crazy hat on or whatever, but yeah, I will add the photo in post to here at least if I don't post it. All right, so I'll just get this off the table here, this Pepperjack, and see if I can get a nice. Yeah, I don't know about the sideways label, Mr. Stripey. It's like, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But anyway, we got the Pepperjack. It's it's intriguing and fruity off the bat. And we're going to now take a look at their website, as we do here on DOS 350. So make sure to tap that. And yeah, I'll queue up the site right this second. Hang on. Is it ready to go? You bastard. Did that come up? You freaking bad. Excuse me, I might have to cut this swearing in post. It's crazy. Bear with me here. Alright. Alright, we got it. So this is their Instagram, but we're gonna actually go, we'll come back to this and go to their actual website first, because that's what we want to see here on DOS 350. We'll just make sure we're looking at everything right here. With a bit of, alright, this is good wine. What the hell's going on with the Pepperjack site though? Alright, there it is. Alright, so it's created in the Barossa Valley, born to be enjoyed with food. So we don't have any food right here, right this second, but we'll take their word for it. Please enter your... They want me to enter my date of birth or not? I swear it just said that, but then it flashed off. Look, I'll accept your cookies, you gourmandos. Okay. Trends change, great change doesn't. Pepperjack, made for food since 1996. Okay, so now we know. So, but is this Cabernet Shiraz or is it just Shiraz? I guess it is Cabernet. Let me get a quick look at this. You Cabernet freak. Yeah, it just says varietal Shiraz. It doesn't ever say Sauvignon on here or Cabernet, but I guess that's what it is. No, it isn't. Shows what I know. I'm not the most detailed wine freak there is in history. Sanguioves? It's just Shiraz, not Shiraz Cabernet, you bastards. Alright, let's see about Pepperjack while we wait. Alright, let's get a load of this. Born in 1996. It's a hell of a year. Pepperjack was first released in 1998 with a 1996 Barossa Shiraz. After spending 5 years exclusively in bars, clubs, and restaurants, Pepperjack has gone from strength to strength, with the Barossa Shiraz a real Aussie favourite. Well, okay, I can see why. Since its release, Pepperjack Shiraz has consistently received the honour of being Australia's #1 red wine by value. Well, there you have it. Pepperjack wines are predominantly grown and made in the Barossa, a wine region notorious for world-class Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon. Pepperjack winemaker Richard Matner is a born and bred local to the Barossa, and he loves making wines as much as he loves drinking them. This guy sounds like an alright kind of guy. Matched with a great steak. He don't mind a steak, the old... What's he called? Richie? Ricky, maybe they call him? As he says, why would I need anything else? Well, you can answer that in the comments if you have an answer. I doubt it. In recent years, Pepperjacks, well, they've expanded, its range beyond reds and the Barossa. Exciting new varieties, Malbec, Sangiovese, Chardonnay and Rosé have joined the expanded Pepperjack family of wines. So, okay then. Visit our cellar door? Well, let's visit our cellar door. Pepperjack cellar door is surrounded by vineyards at the entrance to the Barossa township of Anguston, an inviting, warm and historic stone winery set amongst beautiful rose gardens. It'd probably be pretty nice. It's like I've never gone on a wine tour before, but I haven't ruled it out before either. Pizza menu 7 days? Well, that sounds okay. I'm not in the Barossa though, so, maybe one day we'll come back to that. Let's meet the winemaker. They keep it pretty brief here. That must be him, Ricky. Born and bred, grew up at Light Pass, a small hamlet just a valley away from the Seltram winery site. Ricky attended school at Tannins Primary in the heart of the Barossa, followed by the local Nuriupa High School. Needless to say, Ricky has had the Barossa pumping through his veins. Excuse me. I'm not trying to make light of this guy. Like, I respect him as a winemaker. So, yeah, I like him. Growing up in the Barossa Valley, Ricky was never far from wine. His grandpappy's vineyard at the highly regarded Light Pass district was Ricky's playground during the school holidays. He'd help by picking grapes and ride in the old Bedford truck to the winery any chance he could get. So he'd be doing it any chance he could get. Upon leaving school, Ricky gained employment as a cellar hand and began a career in the wine industry in '93. Good hell of a year, that '93. Was destined, and in 2004, Ricky was destined, and in 2004 he graduated from Charles Sturt University with a Bachelor of Applied Science. Wine science. What? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. I want to be a wine scientist, damn it. What an interesting hypothesis. Richard expanded his knowledge further and was privileged to work alongside some of Australia's well-renowned red wine makers, as well as working as a winemaker for a vintage in the Napa Valley in '07. He commenced as a winemaker for Pepperjack. There he is. He got the barrels. He's probably had freaking 28,000 litres, this guy, in his time. He'd have to keep, keep the Barossa pumping. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't be hard to have that many litres of wine in a lifetime if you're a full-blown wine addict. Like, not even addict. It's like, I tell you, I could probably drink a bottle of this a day if I wanted to, and I'd be feeling alright. So, it adds up. I don't, I'm not trying to say, oh, go and have wine though. It's like, yeah, it's only for special occasions and when you really got a big pepper steak and you're feeling great or whatever. It's like me, I haven't had a wine in over a year, but I mean, I enjoy it when I do. That's what it's all about, isn't it, Ricky? Ricky's got a great passion for red wine, in particular Barossa Shiraz. Well, it comes through in the taste, old matey. As well as Shiraz from other premium wine growing areas of South Australia, including Langholm Creek and McLaren Vale. Ricky says winemaking is an art and just another way of creatively expressing himself. It's just something that I love to do. In addition for his passion for red wine, Ricky has a keen interest in all things sports and loves nothing more than to relax with friends and enjoy a char-grilled Scotch fillet on the BBQ, perfectly matched with a bottle of Pepperjack, of course. Ricky continues to reside in Barossa with his wife and their two children, so he's a family man. I would be too if I was Australia's #1 freaking vine for value. He probably sells 1 million of these a week, easy. I'm not trying to knock the hustle. Don't get me twisted. I'm always gonna need another glass. It's that good. It's like I'm not on Ricky's payroll. I just know good Shiraz. I'm a bit like him. I know how to get the Barossa pumping. So let's see the club. I want to join the club, I think. Wine club. Join the club. Spend 400 or more and you get to be a VIP. Okay. Well, I think we've seen all we can see almost here. Gee, they linked the Twitter. Dare I open it? I'm already on the Instagram on another page. When wines? We still didn't locate the wine though, like the one that I've got. NRL experience. Competition closed. Okay, someone won an NRL grand final last year. Excuse me. Okay then. That's pretty much it. So we got to look at their Twitter. Dare I look at it? Yeah, they haven't posted since 2020. These bastards. Have they? Yeah, they haven't. But I'm proud of them for having a Twitter. I should give them a follow. Hmm. Dr. Tucci, Dr. Tucci, Dr. Tucci. Okay, let's have a quick look at their Instagram. Hmm. Yeah, see, this is where I'm going to post my thing with my Pepperjack moment. Share your Pepperjack moment. It's like, okay, Ricky, get a load up 350. And yeah, you can see that they've got a pretty hefty Instagram. It's like, I don't want to blow the freaking roof off, but let's look at the ponies. Is it muted? I don't know if it's going to come through in the post or not. That's how they do it in the Barossa. Yeah, see, this cat's got a paid partnership with freaking Pepperjack. I got nothing except for the smooth Barossa Shiraz. I'm not jealous, but it's just like, yeah, I'm planning to post my Pepperjack moment on Instagram myself, so we'll see what they make of it. Um, Maybe they'll put me on the wine club, fly me down to the Barossa, so I can party with Ricky in the Barossa nightclubs. All right, and yeah, I'm feeling good. So I'm not going to look at every Instagram post they've ever done. I wonder if the guy himself has a Instagram. I guess I owe it to them to have one last look. Meet the winemaker. We already met him. Oh no, yeah, no, we're not done here in the site. We gotta locate our actual wine that we've got. It's just the straight up Shiraz. It doesn't say Cabernet on the packet. Sparkling Shiraz. So I don't know. Okay, this is it. Yeah, excuse me. I don't know what a cabinet, what difference the cabinet makes, but it must be something. So it's rich in color, purple rim. The nose shows rich, concentrated red and blue fruits, dark chocolate, and rich mocha notes with a hint of spice and cedary oak. The palate's rich and plush with good structure. I like that. A bit like Buster, he needs some structure. There's a concentrated layer of berry fruit and oak, which is balanced with the fine tannins to give length and power, while finishing soft. Yeah, it's soft and full of flavour. This wine can be enjoyed now, but will also improve with careful cellaring. So they've got tasting notes, other wines. So what are the tasting notes? 2018. Do they have damn 2024? They haven't caught up yet. They haven't even bothered to taste it. Well, okay. That's pretty good. The bottle itself doesn't say anything about the cedary oaks or anything, I don't think. It just gets straight to the plum. Am I getting that right? Yeah, there are no cedary oaks on here. But there is on the side, damn it. That's just the way we do it in the Barossa Valley. Pepperjack. Mmm. It is smooth. It's not too fruity. It's like the taste. It's it's really quite nice. It's like there's no turpentine chemical kind of flavour like you get in some cheap wines. It still didn't say the price though. That's one thing I should investigate. Here it does 350. It's like, let me just type this in quick. 5 Pepperjack wine. Give me a Dan Murphy or something, you freaks. Alright, let's get a look at Mr. Murphy. Moify, we call him. Gee, this is the premium one though. This is $100. What? So they're 20. So it's a $20 wine. So it's pretty good because you can get a wine this size for like $6. I'm not even kidding. So yeah, full body, dry, expert reviews. Let's see what they're saying. 91 points. Good old Pepperjack Shiraz. This guy loves a Pepperjack. All right. Yeah. So it's $18.95 or whatever. Whoa. Why is this making a sound, Teachy? $18.95. And it's worth it, I guess. It's like, because they're really cheap wines. They make you sick. Take it from me. It's like, especially if you're sick already and you're sitting there sipping a $5 wine, it's like, yeah, that ain't helping. Okay? So give them the next $15 and get something good. Pepperjack. It's worth it. Like, if you're whining. I wonder if Pepperjack has casks. It didn't look like they do, but they should. It's like, I don't know. I'm not going to crunch the numbers now, but yeah. They could find a nice comfortable price and give us a cask of this. 4 litres, I'm talking, not a stinking 2 litre. It'd probably be the best health initiative for wine freaks that Australia could do. Give us a good cask, damn it. It's like, yeah, I haven't had a cask wine in some time, but the ones I used to get, I just forget. Stanley, that's what he's called. That old freak of nature. And DiPatoli, I already mentioned, but yeah, Stanley. Those cats use paint stripper or something to make their wine. And it's not good for you. But this, on the other hand, it's all natural. It's from the Barossa. There's hints of plum, cedary, mocha. And it makes you feel good. It's like if I had another one of these, I'd be pretty rowdy. I'd be like on Overwatch saying, get out of my face, you know. When they say get off Moira, I'd say, get out of my face, get out of my hair, I'd say. So one's enough for a guy like me who hasn't had a wine in a year. Pepperjack. It's a bit sad that they haven't posted on Twitter. But maybe this review will bring them back out of the oblivion that they've been in on Twitter and say, we're back. And we're ready to advertise on Twitter. What's so bad about that, Mr. Ricky? You big old gourmando. Look, Ricky, you'd make a nice Shiraz. They're not lying. You're an applied scientist. And I know how you feel. It's like you worked a long time to be able to make a wine this good, and it's paid off. Everyone loves it. So keep up the good work. Here's to Ricky. I'm going to raise a glass of the Pepperjack himself. You know, full disclosure, before I began this review, I was thinking, oh gee, 350, it's been 2 weeks. You better make a review soon, right this second, damn it. And so I was thinking, what a Pepperjack. Been sitting on the shelf for a year or whatever. Or a while or whatever. Pepperjack. So I was thinking, what the hell is Pepperjack anyway? I don't know. I kind of like it though, because I like pepper. And then there's Jack. It's a good combo. And I said to Grok, I don't mean to pronounce that word out loud. I should have said ChatGPT. But I did ask the Twitter AI. And I said, what the hell is the deal with Pepperjack wine, as in the wine? And he gave me a bit of a life story like the website. He said, Pepperjack. And I said, no, the name, not the wine. Like, what is Pepperjack? And apparently it's some kind of tree that grows where they make this, in the Barossa or whatever. So there you have it, Pepperjack. Nature. Yeah, like I said, I haven't had a wine in like a year. But this is honestly probably one of the best red wines I think I've ever had, and I've had a lot of different ones. Really, I have. Like, I've been drinking wine for, I don't want to give too much away, but let's just say a long time. I've tried every red wine cask in Australia, and I've tried, as of 10 years ago or something, and I've tried all the cheap bottles. I've tried the Shiraz, I've tried the cab Savs, and I've always preferred Shiraz, but yeah, this is a good Shiraz. I'm gonna have to start buying bottles of Pepperjack every couple of days, damn it. That's why he needs to make a cask. It's like, a cask could get a gourmando through a week, I think. It's like a full-blown alcoholic, it wouldn't, but just someone like me who just wants one glass or whatever a day, it's like, yeah, that'd do it. Pepperjack. Yeah, Ricky, a hell of a guy, I'll tell you that much. Wow. I took my time with it, like, that took a good 15 minutes to drink that. And I'm not dying for another one, but on the other hand, I haven't had enough. Like, I might have another one later, in a minute or two, but I'm not gonna keep reviewing it forever. I've seen enough to say that Pepperjack, 20 bucks, $18.99 or whatever. Now, I'm sure you could go down to Dan Murphy, and like there was on the site, the $100 bottle. Now, if this is good at 20, that one must be just really good, and then better than that, like any better than that, it'd be like Columbo. You'd be like on Columbo, that guy that did the crime or whatever, and Columbo is having dinner with him, and he goes, "This wine, blah blah blah, liquid filth." Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is not liquid filth, and if you're spending like $1,000 on a bottle or a glass of Shiraz like they do in Beverly Hills, you gotta be kidding. Because you can get a full-blown bottle of Pepperjack for $18.95 and you're gonna be doing alright for the night. Take it from me. And yeah, I'll call it highly recommended. God damn it. And I'll try and post my Pepperjack selfie. And if I don't blame me. Yeah, this has been Pepperjack Wine Review. I'm gonna say drink in moderation, never drink and drive. Take it from me and Sergeant Curtis, it's like, that ain't worth it. But yeah, when you're feeling alright, when you're just a gourmando, you've had a hard day, you've been out there chopping up little bits of celery all day, and now you can relax. Time for Pepperjack. You won't regret it. I salute Ricky for a job well done. And yeah, if I'm ever in the Barossa Valley, going on a wine tour, the Pepperjack wine place is top of the list. It really is probably the best wine I've ever had. So yeah, it's better than the last one. I won't name names. It's the wine that shall not be named, that last one. Much better. This. And yeah. Tell me what you think in the comments. Are you raising a glass of Pepperjack to Ricky like I am? Till next time, this is Pepperjack Review.